All right, I'm going to let my crazy show a little bit on this one. Talk about water makers. And we're going to get into why my channel is called Escape to Sea. My theory has always been, in a shtf situation, here in Sacramento, I could put my little fishing boat in the river, load up as much of my ditch bag gear as possible, and I could be in Benicia, where my sailboat is, in a day or two, depending on how much fuel. I could be there in a day, no problem, if I had fuel and provided engine running, or provided that we could travel with an engine running and daylight and things like that. But it's always been my plan to have the option to get on a boat and escape to sea. Now, I don't know if things get as bad as I think they're probably going to get. That might not even be an option, you know. They might not let anybody go anywhere out of the freaking marina, let alone outside of the Golden Gate. But you got to make some kind of plan, right? I think it's better than trying to hunker down in the woods somewhere and hook deer or woodchucks or whatever people think they're going to do. That's not going to last very long. They're going to round people up. I mean, they might. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But it's going to get ugly here in the cities. It already is. And I wasn't prepared to leave the whole homestead now, but I'm kind of glad I am, because I'm just one guy here. It's 1 1/3 acres, and then, you know, I'm 51 years old. I'm only getting older. I end up sitting here when things get really, really bad. There's already junkies roaming around at night, getting into stuff, stealing stuff. It's only going to get worse. I don't want to be around that. So I think it is time to escape to sea. Like I say, I'm not prepared as much as I'd like to have been, but I'm prepared in a lot of ways. There's my emergency water maker right here. Built that myself out of scrap copper that I accumulated over the years. And you get it, you know, obviously I could provide myself with some other essential liquids and stuff like that. Could be worth just as much as fresh drinking water. Anyway, that's definitely coming with me on arpeggio. That's why I'm getting her all shined up. She's been sitting out here in the garden since the last run, you know. That's where we do it. We'll barbecue out there and do a run of distilled drinking water. All right, so that's kind of my theory on things, and yeah, it's definitely a piece of survival gear as far as I'm concerned. If nothing else, it can provide me with some bartering material, and I could haul this to the beach, build a fire, and do my thing. You know what I mean? See, 7 gallons. There's the condenser coil situation there. What I've typically done is I'll get a 2 5-gallon Igloo water cooler. You see them at Home Depot. It's a water cooler like you have on the back of a work truck. Just a insulated thing, and that works pretty good for making a mash. That's 10 gallons total, but you get about 7 gallons out of that. That's just right to run in the old still. Anyway, that's my water maker.